Hi everyone. So I'm guessing you're here because you have been thinking about registering your child to Kumon. Well, this is the video for you because both my kids are in Kumon. I do have my notes here to make sure I cover everything that I want to cover, possible questions that you may have. I'm guessing you've already done a little bit of research. It's an after-school program and they're only focused on math and reading. And also the students progress at their own pace. They do get daily worksheets when they are not at the center. And for my kids, they are at the center 2 days a week. And the rest of the days, the 5 days, they have worksheets to do every single day. And when they're at the center, they are there 30 minutes per subject. My eldest is taking the math and reading, and my youngest is taking the math, and she just started 2 months ago. She just turned 7. Okay, so here's possible questions you may have. Why we started, because we've always been seeing Kumon all over Canada, even when we used to live in Ottawa. So that's one thing that prompted us. And then another thing was hearing from friends that have taken it when they were at a young age. And we just wanted to make sure that our kids are going to be right on track or a little bit way ahead of their, like at the school level that they are at currently. So yeah. Another question is what a typical week looks like for us. Okay, so like I said, every day there is a worksheet except for the days they are not at the center. It's important that you ask the branch where you're going to possibly register your child, because even though Kumon is a franchise, so a lot of the things are the same, but some things are different, like their schedule. I think they get to decide on that. So during the weekday, so they're open from Monday through Saturday, and it starts from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. And normally, the instructor at the center allows us to come anytime during that time frame. Some Kumon branch, they are very strict with time. If they tell you gotta be there at 5, that's what they prefer you to. That's when they want you to come. Then with my youngest, when she just started, which was 2 months ago, she had to come at a particular time because she had an instructor with her, actually one-on-one, going through just the simple subtraction and addition. And once she was done that, now she's on her own, so they could both go to the center anytime from 4:30 to 7:30. So how long it takes, it's 30 minutes per subject. Sometimes it could take longer. It just really depends. For example, if let's say if my child is just beginning a new level, sometimes it can take a little longer than that, which is fine. So what we do is when we go there, I normally just wait because I live close anyway. But worst case, I would just do 1 or 2 errands if I can. But normally I just wait for them. Another possible question, what has improved? So I've noticed with my eldest, it's more like a faster mental math. A lot of the divisions, subtractions, and additions, she no longer has to think of it for a long time before she knows the answer. She instantly knows the answer. And she's definitely increased her confidence in math. Better reading fluency. So the reading, how it works is, so right now where my daughter is, she's at the level of, Kumon is testing her on her comprehension. So they would have worksheets. They would have, the worksheets that she gets would have passages from a book. And in the worksheets, there will be questions about that passage. Okay, so the reading part, we struggled with the reading part a while back because when she was just starting to learn how to read, it wasn't her favorite thing. But now she's all good at reading. She actually loves reading, and most of the time when I wake her up while I'm making breakfast, she's already reading books while waiting. So if you're a parent and your child has or is going through a little bit of difficulty reading and they are young, just be patient. Eventually it will get there. Sometimes it's really just a matter of the age and finding the books that they love to read. Okay, so does it actually work? From our experience? Yes, but not overnight. There was a phase, especially at the beginning, where I was questioning myself, like, do we keep going at this or what? But we've noticed the difference, I would say, like after a year. And in fact, just a year ago, I had a one-on-one meeting with my daughter's teacher, and she did say that my daughter was one of her top students in math. So I was really happy with that. Another question, is there a lot of homework? So they do get worksheets every single day that the student needs to complete. And if they need help, as the parent, we are responsible to help them out. When they get back to the center, the instructor will check, the instructor or their staff will check whether they got it all correct. Another thing, parents should know that daily practice requires commitment. You need to stay involved, especially at first, like I've mentioned earlier. Some kids like repetition, some kids don't. I have to say that at the beginning, my daughter just hated it. She did not like it. But eventually, when she got better at it, when she got faster at doing both reading and math, I wouldn't say she's super excited to do it, but now she would just do it. She's not going to try and say something about it. She's not going to complain. She knows it's something she needs to do. And this is another thing why we put them into this program, because kids need structure. A type of parent that if your child tells you, I don't want to do it, and you feel like, okay, my child doesn't want to do it, so we're not going to do it, this is not for you. Because I can almost guarantee you at the beginning, your child will say they don't want to do it. But for us, it doesn't work that way. Just because they said no, it doesn't mean that's okay. Because most of the people I know that have taken Kumon, because Kumon has been around for so long, so I do have friends and relatives that have taken Kumon. They all said they hated Kumon, but now that they've grown up, they do recognize that that did help them with just having a structure and just developing a good study habit. In fact, my sister-in-law, she's Japanese, so Kumon is very much, in most of children's lives in Japan since it started there. She told me the same thing. So same thing. She was, her parents registered her at Kumon. She was doing that until she was 12. And now she is a certified accountant. Now, I'm not saying Kumon is the reason for her becoming an accountant. But what I'm saying is I feel that Kumon, if you stick with it, it'll give you that discipline. Just imagine doing something every day, even if you don't want it or even if you don't enjoy it. But I will tell you, we stuck with it. And we saw the improvement over time, not overnight, over time. I would say at least give it a year and a half. That's when we really noticed where my child really improved in her math. And I'll go through the awards honor roll, what it means. So another possible question, when do Kumon students move to the next level? So Kumon students move to the next level when they demonstrate mastery of their current level's content. So the instructors will determine if the student or if our child is ready to advance by evaluating two key metrics, and that's accuracy and speed. So for them to get to the next level, they will have to take an achievement test, and they have to pass, I think 80, I can't remember, very minimal mistakes, and the speed has to be, I think, it depends on the level, but let's say you know, like for my youngest daughter right now, like she has like 30 minutes to do an achievement test, which is a lot of time for that age. And then once they pass that, they move on to the next level. And if the child, you know, like somehow if they pass it, but the speed was not there, then it's the instructor's call what if they're gonna, you know, continue with the current level for another 1 or 2 weeks maybe. Honor roll awards. So every achievement test, as a parent, you will get an email saying congratulations, your child passed the achievement test. She is now moving on to the next level, which is this, and this is what it entails in, as a parent, what you can do to help your child. So in that email, and also after the achievement test, your child will get a certificate, and then it will say there what award they get. So bronze award means studying approximately at grade level. Silver award, studying approximately 6 months ahead of grade level. Gold award, studying approximately 2 years ahead of grade level. And platinum award, studying approximately 3 years ahead of grade level. So that is all I have. If you have any questions, let me know. Remember that Kumon, it's not an overnight solution. It's not some sort of magic. It's like a supplemental, you know, something that they can do to help them improve with their math and reading. So you make your judgment and decide from there. Also, I wanted to mention, once you register to Kumon and then let's say you change your mind about it, normally with Kumon, you only need 30 days or 1 month notice. You just pull your child out then. Hope this has been helpful. My name is Monica, and yeah, consider subscribing if you like what you see. And also if you decide to register your child at Kumon, I do have a discount code below. That's it. Thank you.